speaking of giving up, there was a moment during my garden bed makeover project when I wanted to give up. Not because I didn't love gardening and the prospect of a new gardening space, but because the work to finish this project was extremely difficult. The end felt so far away. The progress was slow, and it was just unbearably hot outside, even in the month of September. About halfway into the project, by the end of the fourth week, I was exhausted and frustrated. I had already torn down all of the beds, but nothing was even close to being finished. No beauty, still a hot mess, just dirt, sore muscles, wood planks all over the garden, stones stacked everywhere, and long, hot September nights. I still had 8 raised beds to build, 3 vertical beds to install, and 1,700 pavers to lay down. And laying down those pavers alone took 3 full weeks, one after another, day after day, with very little to show for it at first. To make matters worse, the pavers kept moving because of the storms and the slope in my backyard. I remember standing there thinking, why in the world did I start this? And in that moment, God reminded me of something every gardener eventually learns. The most important growth happens underground long before you even see the results. And as I stood there tired, sore, and wondering if all the work was worth it, I realized something. The moment I wanted to give up was the moment I was most like the prophet Elijah. Not before his victory on Mount Carmel, but after that. In 1 Kings chapter 19, the prophet Elijah found himself in a place of despair. After his powerful victory on Mount Carmel, Elijah didn't feel strong. Instead, he felt like me, spent, discouraged, frustrated, and ready to give up. How quickly did he forget he had just had a huge victory? Just like in the garden, roots are forming before shoots appear. But oftentimes, gardeners may think that because they don't see any shoots, that the seed didn't germinate. But I've learned that depending on your time of the year, some seeds just take longer to sprout. And if you quit too soon, you walk away just before the plants will break through the soil. That's why today's lesson is called Persevere, even when you want to give up. Because perseverance isn't about ignoring exhaustion. It's about trusting that God is still working even when progress feels invisible.